Good evening, and welcome to the Sardak N'orr News Network. I'm Flurb Jorbins. Our top story this darkness cycle. After centuries since the last catastrophic conflict brought total ruin to the galaxy, the Twilight Wars have begun again. Contenders for the throne of the old Lazak's empire are the numerous and delicious humans of the Federation of Sol, the pale and pasty barony of Letnev, the cracked-out Ewoks of the clan of Sar, the creepy cyborgs of the L1Z1X MineNet, and the glorious and imperious Sardak N'orr. Glory to the Queen Mother Sardak. May the other lesser races quake in fear. Early stages of the conflict saw the sort of military expansion that led our analysts to comment, yeah, that's about what you'd expect. Our merciful queen embarked on a policy of trade to bolster our coffers and garner goodwill with her non-carapist inferiors. However, disaster struck on the newly acquired frontier world of Lazar as the treacherous L1Z1X attacked in the hopes of capturing its yellow tech skip. The carrier Her Resplendent Thorax was lost with all hands, and the 81st Legion was vaporized from orbit by cowardly orbital bombardment. L1 representatives announced that they had, quote, made an example of their worlds. SNNN secured an exclusive interview with Commander Gom Sekis to discuss this setback. He had this to say. After the break, Mandible Cream. Which brand do most brood mothers recommend? The answer may surprise you. To beat back the toaster lovers, our empire constructed a mighty battle group to retake Lazar, but the perfidious L1 engaged in the most underhanded tactics imaginable, diplomacy. Ladies and gentle drones, I'm so mad I could eat an entire brood of my own young. And I did. In a rare breach of communications discipline, Queen Sardak posted this image to her Spacetagram account with the caption, Big Mood. Across the galaxy, conflict erupts on the Sol Letnev border system of Arnor Lore. The Federation attacked almost immediately after the barony landed troops in the system, taking both planets in a stunning victory. When asked for an explanation of the motivations behind the attack, High Minister Tau said, quote, I don't know, I got bored and forgot I was gonna pop tech. Impressed by the tasty humans' casual disregard for sentient life, our dread queen formalized an alliance with them by swapping support for the throne, scoring the Sardac our first point. An anonymous member of the N'orr diplomatic mission said, quote, good thing they weren't slathered in barbecue sauce or this deal would never have happened. In other diplomatic news, the Sar and L1Z1X exchanged support for the throne as well. This leaves the barony of Letnev as being the odd being out of the support swap craze. Our source close to the Baron quoted him as saying, this is just like high school all over again. Next up, SAR infestations are becoming more and more common. Here's what you can do to protect your nest. The Arnor Lore conflict continues to heat up as the barony sends a massive fleet to retake the system, led by their flagship, the Ark Secundus. While the barony was not able to capture both planets, their victory in space was complete and their bombardments brutal. In a rare public appearance, the Baron had this to say about the battle.
Ark Secundus go brrr.
In other news, the clan of Sar continue to wash over their sector of space like a fuzzy, unwashed tide. Nor is safe from their grubby little hands, except, it seems, for Mechatol Rex. In a turn of events that has shocked analysts, no great race has yet captured the seat of the old Lazak's empire. With resources tight all around, who knows when that will change? For our next story, molting season is almost upon us, and... wait one moment. This just in, breaking news! Our beautiful and terrible queen has launched a surprise 11th hour attack into the heart of L1Z1X territory. The long-distance assault on Abyss Freya by two massive carrier groups was made possible only by our newly developed Gravity Drive and Carrier 2 technology. The attack was launched with the inspiring battle cry of YOLO. Waves of our brave fighters weathered space cannon fire before sweeping aside the defending fighters. Despite taking considerable casualties, our main assault on Abyss saw the planet captured, and the MineNet's space dock and PDS burned in celebration. The secondary assault on Freya did not fare as well, with the forces there fighting each other to a standstill. Our combat correspondents captured this disturbing footage of the battle. If you have small larvae in the room, you may wish to devour their eye stalks. Shocking stuff. At the end of what some are calling Round 3, experts are ready to blather endlessly about the current state of the war in a 5,000-page report released just yestercycle. They have declared that due to the current objectives set out by the Winraran custodians, Saul, the Tsar, and L1 lead with 3 points each, while the N'orr and Barony trail at 2. N'orr High Command released a statement saying that this report was utter Sarcrap, and that obviously we have like 2 million points. They went on to say that the Custodians calling for 2 tech objectives was another example of anti-insectoid racism, and that the Custodians would be mercilessly consumed at the coronation feast after our ultimate victory. This is Flurb Jorbans for the Sardak N'orr News Network, signing off.